Hello and welcome to the last of our three S3 BGE literacy lessons where we're focusing on grammar, RUI and text annotation activities. We're going to start with a quick starter and it is a Teams quiz that you will be given. It's self-marking so you'll automatically know how well you did. If you find that you're needing help with it or that you're not sure why you've not got the correct answer, please let either the teacher on the call know or tag your teacher in Teams, or remember you can also email your teacher. Just use their Glow name at glow.sch.uk and you can ask them a question without other people finding what you were asking. So pause the video and do that now. Our final grammar lesson in this literacy unit is to look at the difference between it's without an apostrophe or it's with an apostrophe. So when you use it's without an apostrophe, it's because you're indicating that something owns something else. The cat loves its scratch toy. The cat owns the scratch toy. The cat is referred to as an it. So it's its scratch toy and it has no apostrophe. A car needs its wheels. The wheels is owned by the car is an it. A car needs its wheels, no apostrophe. It's very similar if you're using his or my. You don't change anything. So you don't add apostrophe s like you would do if you were using a name. You would just write the word it's and not use an apostrophe. So remember, when it's to do with something owning something else, you don't use an apostrophe for the word it's. Whereas the word it's with an apostrophe is actually meaning a contraction of the phrase it is. So in other words, you're putting it is together and taking away the I, and the apostrophe is used to indicate where you've taken that away. It's really important that you do this. It is really important that you do this. As well as your lines, it's vital that you remember your dance moves. As well as your lines, it is vital that you remember your dance moves. So pause the video and remember you can always take a screenshot of these videos when you get them to these bits and put them into your OneNote and you can always go back to refer to it. In the meantime though, complete the it or its activity on your worksheet. Off you go. Should say as well that for this particular thing you're going to think of your own examples. And again, if you want to try them out before putting them into the worksheet, you could always just tag your teacher on Teams. Let's move on then to reading for understanding, analysis and evaluation skills, or RUI skills. And today we are going to focus on sentence types. Now, what are sentence types? Well, we're going to focus on some sentence types today. We're going to focus on a statement. And a statement is when you state something, you tell us something, like a fact or opinion. I usually walk to school. I like bananas. A command is when you tell someone to do something. Stop talking, chop the onions, don't do that. So the command is quite a bossy type of sentence. An exclamation will always end in an exclamation mark and it's used to show shock or surprise. And a question is used to find out information and it always ends in a question mark. Again, you may wish to pause the video here and take a screenshot and add it into your OneNote for future. Once you've done that though, then can you please complete the sentence types activity on your Teams assignment worksheet. Let's move on then to annotating a text, and we are going to use the Strictly Come Dancing article this time. Remember, annotation is an important skill because it helps you engage with the text instead of just passively reading it. I should say as well, because this is all in a Word document, this is quite a complex text. If you're struggling to read it, you can use the learning tools in Word or the immersive reader tools and have it read to you. What I would like you to do then is complete the annotation task in your worksheet. Remember, if you're not sure what to do, please speak to your teacher in the Teams call or contact them by tagging them on Teams. The extension activity then is to go back over that article and pick out 3 words you didn't know, look up their meanings, but I don't just want you to write the dictionary definitions down into the table. I want you to try and come up with a pupil-friendly version of what it means. Maybe look at a few examples so you fully understand the meaning. If you're still not sure, come on to the Teams call and ask the teacher, and we can explain to you what the word means in a way that will hopefully be more easy to understand. So after these 3 lessons, you have focused on there, and there, two, and two, and its and its. We've looked at imagery, sound effects, and sentence types, and we've annotated 3 different texts. So you've done loads of different things that will help you practice your skills in grammar, RUI, and annotation. And you should be able to use these skills next week when we look at some other textual analysis type activities. Bye for now.